Hey guys, it's Hawk. Today I just wanted to talk about how I found out that I was trans and how I realized it. Um, so I'm a full-time student right now. I'm going to school to be a chef. But that's besides the point. But back in September, I started school and I essentially came out as gender fluid. Um, I started buying guys' clothes. I started dressing more masculine. Started using male deodorant, male cologne. Just trying to bring as much masculinity to the table as I could to try and portray the gender fluid kind of thing. Um, it took me a few months to realize that, you know, I wasn't really fluid. I don't know why I always have to make that fucking thing, but I do. Um, but I realized, I woke up one day and I was like, I don't ever have she days. Like, I don't wake up one day and I'm like, I'm gonna show off my tits today. Like, I'm gonna, you know, wear heels. Like, I don't, there was never those kind of experiences for me where I was like, I feel like a girl today. So at some point, I think it was around Christmas or so, I kind of had to admit to myself that I was male and that I was waking up, um, you know, as a male. I was already going by he pronouns. I went by they like once every couple of weeks or so. I would have a they day, but it was me essentially lying to myself. So around Christmas time, I I finally admitted it to myself that I might be trans, and that was at the time it was a terrifying realization. Um, being 26, I'm a lot farther along in life than a lot of the trans kids. Um, that find out, when they're 13, 15, 17. Um, they never got married, they didn't have kids, biologically. Um, I did get married. I have two children, Maverick and Ember. They're both under 3. My son will be 3 in April, and my daughter is 18 months on the 23rd. So, um, coming out as trans was definitely terrifying for me because when I think about my children, I think, am I being selfish? Am I being selfish by letting them grow up with a father who used to be their mother? And, sometimes it still crosses my mind where it's like, should I put them first and and just live as, you know, as female. Um, you know, Another big thing that definitely holds me back, um, and I'm not saying from being trans because whether I go through testosterone or top surgery or bottom surgery eventually, um, I will still be trans. You don't have to be on hormones or even dress differently to identify as trans. Um, but I am a musician, um, and specifically a vocalist. And even though I'm going to school right now to be a chef, it is not my end goal. Once I'm done with this degree, I'm moving on and I'm going after my dream, and that's to become a a music teacher for voice. And so a huge thing that worries me is if I go on testosterone, what's going to happen to my singing voice? And I'm planning on uploading a bunch of videos of me singing, maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow, so that you guys can hear what I sound like and, give your opinion and tell me what you think. But there's a lot of contributing factors to my decisions here on out. So if you guys have any advice, if you have any comments, please, feel free to leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Being a full-time student, being a full-time parent, it is definitely a lot to juggle. But you take it one hour, 1 second at a time. Again, if anybody ever has any questions about, their gender identity and, questioning it, trans or other, feel free to, connect with me. Leave your email below if you want to talk privately. Again, if you're a gamer and you just want to casually talk over Xbox Live, my gamer tag will be in the comments below. And I will see you again later.